It's all happening in Dallas, Texas, here at American Airlines Center. The Clippers taking on the Mavericks. For the Clippers, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection, the unspoken bond that yields victory. Mavs, Clippers. We'll be right back for the tip. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games.
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And the Clippers starting five. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, out front it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr., and it's Bullock in at the small forward. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And that one is off. And of course, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
First one falls for him. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
One goes on Wood.
See, I don't think you could teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's Powell on the wing. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, gritty play.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Wall's shot is good.
Well, the strength in the upper body allows him to take contact and complete the play. Go ahead, John Wall.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's George. Yep, it counts.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
And they double up Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Leonard.
2 minutes.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
.156 left in the first quarter of the game. Bullock.
Believe it or not, defense might be John Wall's strong suit. When he's locked in, he can be stifling.
Dallas, no good that time either. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Mike Powell comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Doncic. Buries the easy one.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Outside, George. No good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Paul George with the steal. Zubac's the pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, you see the elite nature of Paul George's game. Make a steal on one end, finish with authority on the other.
Mavericks trailed by 8. And the pass to Finney-Smith. And the 3 off target. And here's Los Angeles. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's George. Kept alive. Here's Zubac. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Wall against Doncic. Wall, no luck.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the right.
Pass to Doncic. Takes the 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
With the score.
Los Angeles on top, up 8.
6.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
14. Hey, your junior D-Town crew.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now, what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So for the Clippers right now, Wall and Powell are the guard set. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And Wall kicks to Powell. George looking over the floor. The shot from 20 feet away. The kick out to Wall. Powell, the pass to Zubac. Second change shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one goes on wood.
Clearly a foul.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbow. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Pass to Wood. Here's Finney Smith, defended by George. Here's Cleveland, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance.
Mavericks making a switch here. Bullets checked in.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
To the paint, here's Leonard. It's blocked. Doncic against George. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Luka Doncic. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead early. Doncic with the steal. A three. And the rejection by Zubac. And he gets it back. Bullet kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway passes to Wood. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Wood's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's George. Leonard trying to break free. And George gets it to go. That's now 8 points for George.
John Wall's vision is unquestioned. He puts it on time and on target, creates an easy look for his teammate.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Pass to Doncic. From down in the low post, it goes. 8 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
Here's Zubac. Leonard trying to break free. And that one is good from Zubac.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Powell dishes the Wall. Zubac trying to break loose. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Powell. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
Listen, we are talking about one of the strongest and most physical players at his position. John Wall, give me a little contact, no problem.
Wood kicks to Hardaway. Back to Wood. The pass to Bull. Here's Wood. Now Hardaway. Guarded by Powell. Hardaway, no good. Now George. He's got 8. Down low. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you up.
Here with Ty Lue.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to. From the get-go, it was the Clippers who came out strong. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. When the clock ran out in the first quarter, they were up by 8. Second quarter, not quite as good, but still managed to maintain control and enjoy a 7-point advantage at the break. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw? And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
Get out of your seat and on your feet.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Without question, George is playing his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. And it's Bullock in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Back to Hardaway. Great D that time from Powell. Clippers leading by 9. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Pass to Zubac. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Right side, Leonard. Powell against Hardaway. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Mike Powell comes in for Christian Wood. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Reggie Bullock. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Dinwiddie.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Zubac, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the dunk by Powell.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Here's Leonard. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Bertanis, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Doncic. Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And the Clippers call time here. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy and powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Mavs.
Pass to Ntilikina. Dallas moving it around. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Leonard, the pass to Powell. Leonard kicks to Powell. Here's George. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Mavericks trailed by 3. Passes it to Ntilikina. Bertans with the ball. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot will not fall. And here's George for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
The Clippers, 33.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George.
Clippers foul.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr.
And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 3. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Shoots over Zubac. Here's McGee. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. McGee's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Mavs. Wall passes to Leonard. The shake. And he sinks the layup.
Kawhi Leonard.
And the Clippers lead by 3.
Well, the strength of Kawhi Leonard's game is in the painted area. He is so consistent as a finisher.
Back to Doncic. He dishes it to McGee. Shoots over Leonard. McGee's shot is off. And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Leonard. Good on the shot. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Doncic against Wall. Hardaway from outside. And they get it back. Here's McGee. Good on the baseline jam.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
And Wall kicks to Zubac. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic against Wall. Releases. Doncic, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Shot from 12. Leonard, no luck. Mavericks trailed by 3. Over in the corner, Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Powell, that's good.
Norman Powell on the big-time delivery.
1:07 left in the fourth. Left side, Hardaway. Offensive rebound. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they moved the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
To the inside. Dish out to Bullock. Doncic. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Wanting to prove the doubters wrong, George welcomes the chance to come through at the strike.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line for 2.
Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
And finished off by Wood.
And that's a big shot from Wood when they needed it most. He's always been steady as a shooter, and now somebody you can trust in the clutch.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, John Wall.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Norman Powell has found his way to a big spot. Knock in a big free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Doncic against Wall. Right block shot. And the rejection by Zubac. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Shooting for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 3 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The 3 for Doncic. Can't knock in the 3. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they bat.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.